Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Uh Thank you so much for joining me for Talk It Out Tuesday, where I just want to talk about what's on my mind. And I would like to hear your thoughts about what I'm talking it out about. So, what I want to talk about today is about sisterhood. It is very important that we as women in general support and love each other. And I just want to start by first talking about the verses, the battle between Erykah Badu and Jill Scott that took place on Instagram Live this past Saturday. If you missed it, I would highly encourage you to go back and watch it. It was fire. I know, at least for me, because I didn't even realize how much I followed Jill Scott and Erykah Badu until this battle, because I literally knew just about every song they were playing. There may be a couple I didn't know. So, but what I loved more than the music was their sisterhood, the sisterhood that they showed and displayed, the many stories that they told about different experiences that they had with each other. I just was loving it. I was loving their energy, which it didn't even seem like a battle to me. It just seemed like all love. They were just showing love to one another. Even when Erykah Badu had her little technical difficulty, Jill Scott still went on ahead and played Tyrone for her. And I just thought that was so cool. So cool. And so I just love that they could show each other. And, we don't know these people personally. Maybe they have had some issues with each other in the past. Maybe they may have had some beef, but they kept it private. If that was the case, it may not even be the case. But if it was, they kept it private. And they always showed love and support for one another on a public platform. And we need more of that. We need more of that, sisters. When we have a sister that's in the same lane as us or working on the same job as us, we need to start supporting each other. Everyone can win. If we support each other, everyone can win. But we should stop with this whole crab in the barrel mentality where we see each other as competitors and we want to try to pull the last one down to try to uplift ourselves. That's just never going to work. And even if it does work temporarily, it's not going to last. As you can see, that sisterhood and that support that those two women have shown each other has been a lasting thing. They both have had successful careers and mutual followers spanning over 2 decades. So definitely us women need to take a page out of their book of sisterhood so we can learn how to be better sisters to each other. And I'm speaking for myself in general. Now, I've never been the type to try to tear another woman down. I would never do that. But I can be honest and admit that I haven't always been the first in line to be of great support to my sisters. And that's something I've been learning, especially during this whole quarantine time. I've really been doing a lot of self reflection and definitely know, hey, when I get back out here, when I start working again or whatever I decide to be a part of, I just need to show love. I need to show love, which leads me to my next thing that I wanted to talk about to kind of bridge this together, the ladies of love and hip hop. And I know you may be saying, okay, what does that have to do with Erykah Badu and Jill Scott? I'll tell you. Now, first, I'll start by saying that reality TV is a guilty pleasure of mine. I'll be the first to admit I love watching reality TV. I do. But it was really paining me watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta these past couple of seasons, and especially this last episode. I'm not going to say any names. Anybody who watches the show, you'll know who I'm talking about. It's like, why is your whole platform and premise tearing down your sisters, competing with your sisters, trying to fight your sisters? There's, especially in music, I never understood beef in the music industry or in the hip hop industry. I understand battle rap because that's just showing you're off your skills. And that's a unique skill to have, to be able to freestyle and battle rap another rapper. That I understand. But the actual beef, I don't get it, because music is so infinite and so vast. We can only listen to one song at a time. If you're really listening, you can only listen to one song at a time. So I can put on a Jill Scott song and turn around and put on an Erykah Badu song. There's enough room for everyone. And if you support each other cohesively, as you've seen with Jill Scott and Erykah Badu, everyone wins. But it was just really paining my soul to see these female rappers going at each other like this and trying to tear each other down. And this is the part that really gets me. The one talking about, oh, I'm the queen of this and I'm the queen of that. Queen? Do you even know what a queen really is? You don't have any control over anything. You don't make any decisions. You don't make any laws. You don't own anything. And then to top it off, by your own storyline, you don't even have enough resources for your children to even live with you. Now, I'm not saying that to throw shade at this woman. I'm saying it to put things into perspective. We don't have time for this. How much more effective and successful would you be if you just joined ranks with your sisters? Your sisters that have been doing this longer than you, or your sisters that have probably been more successful than you. Maybe their followers can become some of your followers, and vice versa. Some of your followers can become their followers. You all come together. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. And I get the whole platform and, premise of reality TV is drama. Drama. People feel like the squeaky wheel gets the oil. The one that's causing the most ruckus is the one that gets more screen time. And some people have been able to turn that into success and opportunities for themselves. But 9 times out of 10, they're short-lived. 9 times out of 10 is short-lived. But when you're authentically supporting and lifting up your sisters so that we all can win, that's where you see a lasting, successful sisterhood and career with both of these women, Erykah Badu and Jill Scott, that has spanned over 2 decades and is still going strong. These women had over 560,000 people in their live on Saturday. Okay? So, ladies of Love and Hip Hop, whatever, that's beefing with each other and everything, take a book out of the Erykah Badu, Jill Scott book of sisterhood and see how far you might be able to get. Of course, in reality. So that's my Talk It Out on Talk It Out Tuesday. Let me know what you think. Have a good one.